All right, good. Everyone's here. Let's begin.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands. We should review what we've learned.
Good idea.
The weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty. These events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right. And the rhythm is most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the land spine.
That energy is called Wilk, and it's a part of everyday life across these lands.
Makes you want to know where it comes from, doesn't it?
We followed the land spine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the Ice Shard Cliffs.
Then we need to investigate the far side. The White Wraith appeared during the downpour and the sand tide.
Which lends strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce.
But isn't it strange then that it didn't appear during the fire spring?
Indeed. Why didn't it?
Perhaps it already has all the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail again.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the Ice Shard Cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway? I have confirmation that the black flame seems to have melted it away.
Damn.
The path that leads to my village?
That is fortunate. You can investigate the land spine and the keepers. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Then, that's our objective.
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research. Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
This was where the obstruction was.
It is. That's a lot of helixes.
Look! I can finally
That's
go
wires.
home. This way, everyone! I can't wait to see everyone! And Uncle Tashin!
Did you really walk this whole way by yourself? That's incredible, Nata. You're very brave! Thanks to Nata, our 2 worlds have been connected. We will find his people.
If they're alive. It's been like
That's
years.
right. Lead the way, Nata.
Okay,
It could be like bones.
It's completely different here.
I don't remember all these roots.
The land spine's been
Dropped
growing.
a glove. It must be here somewhere.
His glove came off at like a ledge. Yeah, just over here. Where he was dropped down.
Found it!
It does kind of make sense for the glove to be here if this place has been mostly untouched for years. Stairs?
Let's go.
That's the way to the village.
Shakama!
What's up with her? They're not normal. It's like an infection.
Run! Something's wrong!
Why is it bipedal? That's not normal for a Doshaguma.
Something's leaking from its wound. That's the place to attack.
It's like the Wilk's infecting it.
Be careful! Hey, Ugly! Over here! Power up! Activating!
Is this a roof? That's a bar. Whoa.
This ought to put a
It's
dent
like
in it.
sucking the energy out of the ground.
It absorbed the Wilk? Does that replenish its energy?
Look out!
Ooh.
Wounds are regenerating? I need to destroy them before they fully heal.
Oh shit. This one's gotta die. It's not safe to keep around. It's not getting captured. This is a whole artificial... Is this an artificial ecosystem? This isn't natural. At all. Look at the walls. This is made.
Are we sure that it's actually a Doshaguma?
It's some kind of fucked
Use
up
this
Doshaguma.
opportunity.
Oh! That's what... Okay. So the Wilk is very explosive.
It's definitely a Doshaguma. But at the same time, it might not be. It seems to lack reproductive organs, and its stomach and esophagus have atrophied.
It doesn't eat?
Earlier, it seemed like it was absorbing energy, almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
Hold on. Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith? It's all speculation. But right now, we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's continue on to the village. All this was part of the village too, huh?
Yes, there were homes. People too. But then, the Wraith ruined everything. I'm sure everyone's
seem
just
similar
hiding now,
here.
though. We just have to find them.
Why are these lands forbidden anyways? Is there something we weren't supposed to know about? That that the guild was trying to cover up?
Tashin! It's me! I'm home! Tashin! Tashin! Are you here? Tashin! Tashin!
Nata, is that you? Nata.
Tashin!
You're alive. Nata.
I did what you said. I stayed strong. You were right. About people. These are my friends. They helped me find my way back.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're from a land to the far west, beyond the desert. Brave Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Uh-huh.
I had no idea there were other people living so far away. Please, come with me. Let us rest and talk. trying to get inside!
No! Tashine!
Is that a Rathalos?
A Rathalos.
What is it doing here? And it has the same infliction.
You have to save him!
We will.
Take Nata's camp.
Got it!
I'm ready for you.
Looks too. It's behaving as erratically as the Doshagama from before. We got it on the ground! Paralyzed! Go all out!
But I also need to be trying to break these wounds before they can close up because of the will. I do think everything here is artificial. None of this looks natural or makes sense. The place is so remote and dark though. How can anything thrive here?
Paralyzed! Go all out! It's looking weak! Almost there!
Its eyes are black. That's not normal either. Hell yeah, tail cut. Huge top one.
What did you do?
Killed it.
This person's a hunter, Uncle. They study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
People challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you.
Is he the only one left?
I am Tashine. I was friends with Nata's father, and had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild. That's Alma and Gemma. Nata told us what happened to you. So we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You're after that thing? I see.
Are the others safe, Uncle?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come. I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage. I awoke several days later. More days passed before I was even able to move.
How did you not die?
We gathered the survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves, and for those we lost.
Huh.
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my error, condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
Why? Why was I the only one to escape?
The moment I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish. But I couldn't let that happen to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
Nata!
Go on.
Is it really you? Welcome home, Nata. You look good.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you all. Sorry for worrying you.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes, the white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. We keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not? That is what remains of the Outer Bailey, the wall around the capital's vast expanse.
That's incredible.
Yes, the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity.
This feels like
But
it's
Wyveria
digging really
fell.
deep into unknown parts of Monster Hunter
Its
lore for
people and
years and
civilization
years.
were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel Nata passed through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
So then, that means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
It's incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
Those are graves.
After the fall of Wyveria, the Keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
What's this?
An archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
Wait, then who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Researchers.
Yes, once. Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin. Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it
does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Why is it that the Keepers haven't been outside for so long?
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago. Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise. Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch
For what?
for the rest of time.
What exactly did your ancestors do?
Messed with nature.
I intend to show you. I think it would be for the best.
Where is wyvern milk produced?
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine. It houses something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The Dragon Torch. What can you tell us about it?
Only that it has existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the Keepers know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later. Well then, let us depart as soon as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
We'd like to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure? You're welcome to it. Nata, before we go, you should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
Good. We'll meet back in front of the gate once we're all ready. The place I'm taking you is known to the Keepers as the resting place. Before we go, I need to tell you about the monster that attacked the village. It is a guardian by the name of Arkfeld.
Arkfeld! I knew it was an extinct species! But what exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyveria for monsters that serve people.
Huh? What do you mean, serve?
It is the secret we've kept these many years. Now then, follow me.
Are these the same ancient civilizations that we've been wondering about since the release of Monster Hunter? Like the ones that made the tower and such?
Monsters that serve people.
Because if this is referring to the same
There's no way there are
chunk of
monsters
lore
that
and
will just
people in the
follow
game,
people's orders, right?
Soon
then
enough, you will see for yourselves just what the Guardians
I hope they
are.
tie it together well. That's my main concern, is consistency, continuity, making sure it all fits in, because I doubt anything we're going to learn was thought of much, you know, as far back in the series as this stuff goes to.
You're not saying that...
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures they called Guardians. To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Artificial monsters.
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement to function. Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Doshagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two, they live indefinitely, and therefore have no need to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell, the Guardians stayed dormant until recent years when they began to awaken. This place is rich in wyvern milk. They have all the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkfeld escaped to the outside world.
The Guardians were modeled after existing monsters, enhancing their traits.
What was
And it
Arkfeld
seems
modeled after?
That Arkfeld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different. Arkveld awakened, attacked the village, and fled. Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Tashin, out there, I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks they can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkfeld. All it wanted was to be free! And I don't know which of us is worse.
Nata. If things were different, you wouldn't have this unique perspective. But you do.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you.
You really do take after your father. Nata, his role among our people was particularly important. That pendant has a very unique function. The energy of Wyveria. Come. You will see.
Sacred? Those are sacred. Is Arkfeld developing internals? Oh, they're flying away. Am I fighting Arkfeld now? Is it a repel? Is it a slay? Repel.
We have to drive it off.
Oh shit!
Way to out-muscle that monster.
It doesn't even sound like Carapace. That was decent than I expected. Where's it going?
We need to find Nata. I'll get the others.
Be careful.
Nata!
It's enough to temporarily...
Tashine! You're okay! We were so worried.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
And these? Wow.
I am once again in your debt. Thank you. The strength you possess, it is...
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
Yes, it was feeding. It's unprecedented. Where did it learn this behavior? Can it still be considered a Guardian? And if not, what is it in danger of becoming?
You're certain this has never happened before?
No, at least not that I'm aware of. Wait, the Allharken. She would know more than I.
The Allharken?
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the Keepers. She hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across history.
Where can we find her?
In a village some distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous.
That's our job.
No Keeper dares make the journey.
Let's go.
We've come this far.
Don't be foolish. You do not know what awaits you.
Tashine, they can do it. I know they can.
Even so,
I'm going with them. If the Allharken knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
please take care of him for me.
We have and will.
And may your courage bring us the answers we seek.
We gotta prepare if we're gonna take on the cold.
Agreed. Let's regroup at the Keeper's village. Everyone, I'm told the Allharken lives in a village in the peaks
Suya?
called Suja.
Suja.
However, the only path there from the Ice Shard Cliffs is frozen over and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
Well, we're in luck then. Astrum Unit got in touch, and it sounds like they built a base camp in that secret place Rove showed us.
Then what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
They might have info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
Oh, that looks sick. Yeah, I guess I'll probably have to ditch paralysis for better damage.